Good evening, Robert Herman. Maybe you would care to join me in a wee drink. I don't mind if I do. I've got something I wish to say to you, and cheers to you. Ladies and gentlemen, when I presented my first video, that was to be my last. However, I was persuaded to do a second, which with hindsight has left a few issues unresolved, hence this third one. I'm not going to beat around the bush. I'm going to keep her moving and say directly to you, Robert Herman, here's what I expect you to do. Now, when Making a Murderer was released, you criticised it without even seeing it yourself. You then hired a PR firm to try and help you cover up your mess. Since October of last year, you have ignored all of my voice and emails. Are you afraid of me? That's a fair question. We'll let others decide. I have no financial interest in the eventual fate of Mr. Stephen Allen Avery Sr. As I've mentioned before, I do have an interest in common decency and human values, something which at times appears to be sadly missing in Manitowoc. Now, no doubt throughout your career, your illustrious career, you have been involved in many serious cases, but nothing compares to the ones highlighted in Making a Murderer. Huge damage is soon to be unleashed on your county once Stephen Brendan are exonerated and it's proven the framing that your department was involved in. Kathleen Zellner's march towards the truth is simply unstoppable. You can forget whatever assurances and promises you have received. They are simply worthless. If you do not take action and contact Kathleen Zellner, I'm afraid I'll be forced to admit that I have mistaken you, and that you really are the fool that others say you are. Now, either you force those that planted evidence, then lied under oath to come clean, or you expose them yourself. You are the elected sheriff of Manitowoc. You are sworn to protect your public. Procrastination is not an option, Robert.